Okay, shalom, shalom. Kum yasha Allah, koholoyim la Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bahashim Hakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth, and just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And I'm driving right now, so I'll just be roughly paraphrasing scriptures. But really, just wanted to touch on, this truth is going out, and it's kicking Esau Edom in the teeth, man. He can't take it, so he gives strikes. You know what I'm saying? For videos that have absolutely, they try and make it seem like you're giving out misinformation. But this is an old video that they got me for, right? I got a strike on the main channel. So this channel, my main channel will be down for a week. But, it was over something that this video is so old. I mean, why are they just catching on to it? Because they see that these lessons are going out, and it's just damn Satan. They just, the spiritual demon Satan using this, his demon counterparts here on the planet, Esau Edom, your so-called white man, especially the small hatters, because they hate the fact that this gospel is going out the way that it is, man. This gospel is going out real strong as of late. I mean, it's been going out as far as GMS. Brothers is putting up lessons, man. It's lessons going up all day long. Edifying lessons at that. The news is going up. Everything that's going down in the prophecies is going up. And that's a real, a real bind to them, so to speak. They can't take that, but they can't control it. They can't control the narrative anymore. They used to be able to, control the narrative, a little bit better. And then, at the WEF, the World Economic Forum, they was talking about how they have to get in control of this information, the information age that's going out. Why do you think they want to get rid of TikTok? See, they can't control TikTok like how they have the control over, platforms like YouTube or, these American ones, these, your different apps, your Instagrams. And see, that TikTok, it adds a little bit. I might have to go ahead and get me a TikTok channel. I had one before, I think, on an older phone that I had. I might have to just get on there, man, and just drop some, because it's, it's a tool. It's a good tool to use, but our main tool is YouTube, Even the apostles will tell you that, because that's how, when they first came, they've been uploading to YouTube, I think, since 06, 07 or something like that. And, hey, that's how the gospel been going out. It hasn't been about us, jumping on a plane, traveling the world or anything like that. These lessons been going up. And that's another thing, too, See, I'm not worried about this channel because I've run through plenty of channels. I've had so many channels taken down that, I've pretty much done almost become an expert at keeping the channels up. And that's why I'm saying this is an old video, because it's been a long time since I've gotten a strike. Because, once you get into it, you start to learn, you see what their little community guidelines are. You say, well, all right, I'm not going to say this. We use code words with certain stuff. It's not like we're just saying stuff blatantly blatantly forward or whatever. Because, and that lets you know that this truth is really hitting them in the head, because we should be able to just go on here, speak our minds, so to speak, or speak the scriptures and not have to use no code words and, to try and, why are we trying to dodge algorithms and shit like that? That don't even make no sense. When it's supposed to be a freedom of speech, America freedom of speech, and it's supposed to be your platform. Because if I'm looking at TV, because that's basically what these are, they're like TV channels, basically, television channels or television programming. So if somebody subscribes to my channel, they're here to listen to what it is that I have to say. If anybody just kind of like, tune through, if I'm clicking through my TV channels, I'm going to be clicking through, I might see some, all right, that's an interesting title. Let me check that out. And then I get there and I'm like, oh, nope, that's not what I want to look at. I don't want to see that. I'm going to just keep on moving. So what's the problem with you know, you being able to speak. You don't have an opinion. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, again, that's the reason why they don't like TikTok. They're really trying to kill that TikTok thing, because TikTok, that's where most of the news is coming from these days. On the spot type news. News that they can't control. They can't handle it. They can't control it. They don't have no, you know, no button that they can stop and say, hey, you know, or they can't say, now they got this guy here, the CEO of TikTok, you know, grilling him at, you know, at the Congress meeting, and they just can't handle it, man. So now they're what they want to do is they want to force, or basically they want to force them to sell the company to a U.S. based company or something like that. And China, they said that they have the power to stop that, even though it may not, because see, China, they runs their government. Everybody is pretty much in tune with the government. You know, the government runs shit there, basically. So it's not like, even though they may be considered to be somewhat of a private company, they still can't just sell their company to an American entity without the Chinese government's permission. So they're just trying to just, you know, control the, you know, the information that's going out, basically. But like I said, this is an old video. And check out, this right here was the title on the video. To avoid, let me see. This is the title. All evidence points towards you know who. And I titled it like that so that, you know, it could get around the algorithms. Here you go. Man, that video got to be, I'm not even sure how long, but it's been a long time. That video is not a newer video. But like I said, the brothers have gotten so good at just getting around the algorithm, so to speak. So, and I've lost channels to just YouTube going back last year, year before last, or whatever, and pulling up a video and saying, hey, this goes against our community guidelines. But why didn't you get it then? Why did it take you a year? Why did it take you 2 years to get it? Because this is their way of doing it. And I know a lot of the times when they start doing stuff like this, they'll give you, you know, this is when they're basically, you know, I've noticed the attack. They go into attack mode, and then eventually you got, you know, your 3 strikes and you're out, you know, so to speak. And it'll be from some old ass video, you know. So we understand, you know, the scripture says we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, because we know how this man gets down. So he'll move the goalposts on you, you know. He'll see you winning and be like, oh, well, nope, you know what? We got to change the rules now, you know. Yeah, we won a few. We've been winning all those games by those same rules. But now that you're winning, we're going to have to, you know, there's some discrepancies. We're going to have to move the goalposts, you know. And this is how Edom gets down. You see? He's the man that'll shoot the football player in both of his legs and then cheer about winning the game. You know? He's the guy that'll, you know what I'm saying, kidnap the quarterback and have him tied up somewhere in a basement until the game is over, and then get to talking about how they won the game. You know, all on TV bragging and got the trophy, holding it up. You know, this is how this man gets down in his mindset, man. So this is nothing new. You know, but like I said, the channel will be down for a week. I still got the 2 other channels that I'm, you know, uploading to. I got a 3rd channel as well. Really, I have 4 channels because we have to keep channels going. This is how used I've gotten to this. Well, we have to keep a fresh channel just ready to go at all times, because this man, I don't know, man, I done lost, I can't even, I'm probably down 15, 20 channels, man, easy. But, you know, hey, it's worth it because we're warning the flock. You know, I don't care anything about, I care about the channels because, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to, I would like to continue on edifying the people that watch the videos. But man's going of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. So if the channel gets taken down, or if they, you know, it is what it is, man. There's nothing I can do about it, you know, because this is the Lord's work. This is his will. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's not about how many views you get or how many subscribers you end up getting. You know what I'm saying? You know, your likes and all that other stuff, because it's all about the elect of Israel. That's all we're concerned with, is that the elect of Israel will be able to watch the video when the Lord, because the Lord will get you there. The Lord, hey, he'll get you to a video that you need to watch. How you think we all came into this truth? You know? We're just one day just sitting up, you know what I'm saying? And just all of a sudden, a video just pops in and just plays. You see, and another thing I noticed about Esau, what they're doing now is too. Say for instance, you might be watching a video of GMS, one of the apostles. That video cut off, and you're not just kind of instantly going into your notifications to go into the next video or whatever else you want to watch. They'll shoot you a Christian video. They'll shoot you a Christian video, and we're never talking about Jesus this or Jesus that. We might say that particular name just to edify the flock, to let them know, hey, that's not the name of the Lord. The true name of the Lord is, the Son is Yahushai, which means he's the Savior or deliverer in Paleo Hebrew. But other than that, we're talking about Hebrew Israelite stuff that's totally different from Christianity, man. White Jesus Christianity. But what do? I'm talking about, they'll throw a straight Christian bit, like, out of all videos, out of everything that they could push up and play on you, it's a damn Christian video. It's a damn Edomite talking about white Jesus, man. But that's the way that they do. See, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We know that they're doing that on purpose. They're doing that for a reason, because what they hope to do is they're hoping that you're going to say, you know what? That's the spirit or something like that, like the Lord he wants me to see this. The Lord wants me to come back to Christianity. He wants me to come back. That's a sign that I should be coming back to white Jesus. That's a sign I should be going back to my old Christian church and leaving this Hebrew Israelite thing alone. And see, that's how they get down. I've been noticing that as of late. They've been doing that, the past couple of weeks. Like, what the hell is going on? Why the hell is this popping up and popping on? And you know what? Every time one of those videos pop up, I go right to their comment board and I type in white Jesus is idolatry. And I push a thumbs down on that shit and I keep it moving every single time. If they're going to recommend or push a video on me, that's what I do every single time on them. And they could be a little bit pissed about that too, through tube. Anyway, I didn't want to keep this long. I just wanted to bring this out because I just woke up. They just gave me that strike at like about 4 o'clock this morning. Because I was actually up trying to do a post, and I didn't know why I wouldn't go through. And then, eventually, this thingy, the email, it all popped up, you know what I'm saying? Like, with the 1 week strike, basically you're going against, I think it's medical guidelines or, which, like I said, we're really careful since that COVID-19. See, like, even like I'm using that particular phrasing, COVID-19, COVID-19, Maxine Waters. Those are the types of codes that we use. So I know we're not just on here just popping up just talking about medical shit, because I've lost too many channels to that. But still, they'll look at a title, because they're not really watching these videos like that, man. Now I could challenge it, but you know what? I got another channel on here, which is crazy, right? Now this channel been down for like 3 months. They gave me a strike on the channel. I challenged the strike. They actually said, you know what, we were wrong. We're gonna, take away that strike. Everything is okay. I haven't been able to post on that channel since then. That channel was still up. If I wasn't driving, I could go into it and show you how long it's been, because it's been like 4 months. You don't get a strike and you can't post for 4 months. That channel was still up. Matter of fact, people are still subscribing to that channel, but I can't go on there and put any content up. So that lets you know how they get down, man. That lets you know how they get down. Then I created another channel, so it's like, it's an ongoing thing. We understand, Satan's devices, the damn enemy. This is his thing. This is his, platform or whatever. We don't care anyway, But a lot of brothers, they got Odyssey. I have an Odyssey. I haven't been really working with it like that, which I should be jumping back on it. What's the other one? Can't think of the other one, because a lot of brothers been going into alternative platforms, to put up the lessons, man, because YouTube is just fucking going crazy with taking down the lessons. Now we're on Esau ass as far as the small hatters over there in the land with their, we're all on top of Esau and his wickedness. We're all on top of these train derailments. We're all on top of these earthquakes, these wars, rumors of wars. We're all on top of that MOTB. See, that's another phrase that we use, MOTB. That mark of the beauty and the beast. I even use it like that. To try and throw this thing, but hey, it is what it is. Like I said again, it's all about what the Lord wants, man. The Lord is gonna, they can't stop this truth. That's the bottom line. I'll just put it that way and leave it at that. They can't stop it. They're not gonna be able to stop this truth from going out. It's full blaze fire, man. They can't put the fire out. They can't quench it. No matter how much they can throw the ocean on it, they're not gonna be able to quench it. It's too far gone now, man. They can't control the narrative anymore. And you know, you go into Revelation 12 and 12, it talks about how they know that they have but a short time. That's why they're speeding things up. And a lot of this stuff that's going on that you're starting to see with these train derailments, these school shootings, you know, see all this bread and circus, you know, they just want you to just focus on a basketball game or football game or, you know, what they just had, the iHeart Radio Awards and your Grammys. And, you know, they want to keep your mind on shit like that. While in the meanwhile, they putting together this whole plan to basically, you know, that Revelation 13 and 16, man, where you won't be able to buy or sell unless you take that, you know, that MARK. They want to keep your mindset off of the, you know, the World War III that's in play, man, that's coming. And it's pretty much already happening. You know, it's just on a smaller scale. It hasn't gotten full-fledged, but World War III is pretty much it's already in play, man. So, and those are the two of the last main prophecies. That's why we tell you, we're going to keep on prophesying and keep on talking about the things that are happening throughout the earth. You know, the wars, the rumors of wars, all the things that Yahweh Shai spoke of in Matthew 24. Because he talked about the disciples asked him what will be happening in the end days or the end of the world. And he talks about the wars, rumors of wars, the famines, the pestilence, earthquakes in diverse places. I just done a lesson yesterday. It was 3 earthquakes in a row. 3 earthquakes in a row in California yesterday. You see? You got all this weather going on. It's tornadoes. You got, you know, mudslides. You got bomb cyclones. There's hurricane. Man, the Lord is doing a number on this place, man. Judge and Jake. The women are all out of control. It's just, hey, this place is in flip mode. It's in flip mode, man, and it's about time for it to end. So, hey, we're in the last days, and we teach that we're in the last days. Romans 13 and 11 and verse 12, you know, talks about how knowing the time that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than what we believe. And it is. It is, because when you look at these scriptures, man, these scriptures that we're reading today were written by the apostles 2,000 years ago, man. So you have to realize how close we are now, because we're actually watching the prophecies play out. And this so-called white man, he doesn't want people to be aware of these things that we bring out in these lessons, man. But only the elect are going to get it anyway. You know what I'm saying? And there's no way that they can stop the elect from being awakened. So I just wanted to just touch on that. You know, I'm just pretty much at my destination. But with that, I pray that the lesson was edifying. Kwam Yashala.